You know what, guys? I decided to hop back on here real quick. And let me turn this radio down because I want to make sure that they don't try to mute me out. Let's run it, kid. Let's go. Okay, so y'all know it's something. I'm turning down this during the nephew Tommy joke time, his crank call. But listen, I wanted to hop on here real quick. It's your girl Tasha, known to the world as Latasha Carpenter. Everybody calls me your girl Tasha because when you hang with me, it's like you hang with your girl. My favorite word is bam. And pretty much a lot of times you guys relate to me, and I believe that we have a good relationship with each other. I wanted to hop back on real quick after I've been acting silly on the last video to say it is not that hard, okay? My coffee water is going, but this morning I'm starting off with my tea, okay? Now, this tea is almost gone, so that let me know when I went to the refrigerator, I need to make more tea. Now, over here in this pot right here, guys, I actually have my serving of my tea heating up for me to drink today, okay? Because one thing about the tea, if you drink it warm, it's going to do even more for you, okay? And we have to heat it up in a pot instead of like in a microwave or in a coffee maker in order to protect the integrity of the herbs. So since I went to the refrigerator and realized that my tea is almost gone, I was like, I need to make some new tea. So since I'm going to start making some new tea, that's what's going on. That is not what's going on in this pot. Y'all, look at me. I done put the pot on the heat, fooling with y'all, and ain't put nothing in the pot. Let me turn this burner off. I'm going to use this burner over here so y'all can see better. But when it comes to making the tea, let me grab my water. You can make it with 3 different types of water. You can make it with spring water, distilled water, or alkaline water. I like going to the Safeway in my area because they have this kind of alkaline water. So, and alkaline water, if y'all don't know, especially if you're a person that's a diabetic, just having that in your regimen on a daily basis as diabetics help you, because alkaline water, based on the pH, will help balance your pancreas, which is what actually breaks down your sugar levels, okay? And sometimes when your A1Cs is out of whack, is because your pancreas is not doing what it's supposed to do. So some people think diabetes has to do with your kidneys. No, your kidneys come in when you got to take all the medicines, and the medicine starts shutting stuff down, okay? But anyway, it's not that hard. There are people out there who are looking for convenience. Look, it's supposed to be 4 cups of water, but your girl Tasha, I've got such a pro that I will take and put half of my water in there, let it start getting towards a boil. But you do your 4 cups of water, and then you take this tea bag, and when the water has been boiling a little bit, or you could drop it in now, it's up to you. You put this tea bag in here, and this one tea bag, guys, when it's all said and done, it's going to make the full gallon of tea, okay? Now, listen, let me talk to you, because there are some of you who are curious about the numerous number of detox teas that are out there and that are being advertised. Some of you guys who take the leap to try the detox tea, you choose not to go with something like what your girl Tasha is starting to prepare right here, because you think it's so hard when you hear the directions that says, put the tea together, put it on the stove, and let it steep for 4 to 8 hours, okay? I'm about to show you how easy this thing is, okay, while we're talking here. And then there's some of you also that decide that you want to purchase other teas based on, one, how convenient it is. Is it an instant tea? Okay. Or you want to be like, well, what does it taste like? Okay, well, it tastes like herbs. A lot of times you can't even taste it. It tastes just like water. You can't even taste it. I'm letting my serving that I'm reheating up here is cooling down. Okay. Too hot right now. But this is the one that I'm reheating. And all I did was I put my serving of tea in my cup, then I threw it in the pot so I could have just the right amount, okay? And again, I'm doing that because although you could drink the tea cold, when you drink it warm, it gets in and do a lot more stuff when it comes to your intestinal sludge, and if you have stuff that's left over in your intestines, and depending on what you may have ate that day, things of that nature, right? And yesterday I drank 2 cups that were warm, and today I just decided I'm going to drink my tea warm again today. But some of you look for the instant tea because you think it's so hard to steep the tea. Well, first of all, let me tell you something. If something is instant, that means that it's been manufactured, okay? When you have the natural herbs sitting in the package, okay, that's the highest level of, I don't even know the word, okay? It's just authentic, like me, okay? When you do something instant, it's not authentic, okay? And our tea is 100% organic and it's certified, okay? Look at it. On the top of it, it tells you it's certified organic, okay? And the ones who are looking at, flavors and stuff, I want to buy the tea that has a flavor. I want to buy the tea that has the colors in it, because the colors intrigue me. It's all part of gimmicks. It's part of gimmicks, okay? One thing that you'll learn about me, my team, the product, and the company that we're with, we don't really push gimmicks, okay? All right? You just get it raw and dirty, all right? Raw and clean is a detox. Let me say raw and clean, okay? And some of you guys are falling and you're choosing to go to these other companies. And I'm not knocking them, you find out whatever, you go into them and you're paying them like $45 a gallon to make you a tea. And one thing is that these people are making this tea for you at their homes. You don't know how clean their homes are. You don't know what they're doing. You don't know if they're putting something else in the tea. Okay? You don't know how they're getting that color in the tea. Some of them are using real fruits. Some of them are going to the dollar store and getting dye. But you're paying $45 for it, okay? Simply because of the gimmicks, all right? And then the flavor thing. Oh wow, I like sweet tea from McDonald's or whatever. I don't like regular tea. I need sugar in my tea. Oh, look, my water ain't even going, guys, because I had turned the burner off. Why didn't y'all tell me I turned the burner off? Anyway, I want this and I want that. Well, we tell you that it's best to drink our tea natural, and it doesn't have any aftertaste or anything, right? But if you want to add some liquid agave into it, or you want to take it and do your individual cups, and you want to infuse some fruit in it, I don't recommend doing it in the bottle. You can do all that stuff yourself. You ain't got to pay $45. You don't have to risk not knowing how it's being prepared by whoever's preparing it, all this other kind of stuff. Do it yourself, save money, and know what's going on. Now, another thing right now, there is actually a company out there that some people may know who the company is, but there's a company out there right now that added a gimmick because they produce tea that has CBD tea. CBD tea is supposed to be so much better. CBD tea is supposed to help you with so many conditions, which they're not supposed to be saying because you're not supposed to be making any kind of medical claims. You don't hear me making medical claims. You hear me sharing with you testimonies of myself or my clients or my partners and things of that nature. We got some people that be out there like, oh, if you do this and you drink this CBD tea, it's going to cure XYZ and all this other kind of stuff, right? And now this company has a class action suit against them. A class action suit against them from a group of people who are saying that the CBD advertised tea, the raspberry flavor, because they wanted the flavor, has THC. Is that what it is? TCH, THC, whatever. It actually has THC in it. And in a few cases, there's a couple of ladies that have been on the news that actually claim that they lost their job because they were drinking this company's tea on a regular basis, and it cost them to come up dirty on their drug tests. Okay, that's what gimmicks will get you. Gimmicks will get you. Again, that's instant tea. That's man-made. You don't know what's in it. Okay, the gimmick of convenience of me making something will cost you more money. You're gonna pay $45 when they may be only paying $7. Well, you could come to your girl Tasha and get you a bag for $20 or get you 6 for $75. Okay, that's the difference. 6 gallons for $75, 6 weeks for $75. But you want to go and get the color tea that might have dye in it, that may have fruit in it, that might even have cat hair in it. cool. All right, that's up to you guys. I just want to let you know that my water started to boil a little bit, so I'm about to drop. I'm gonna drop it in here. Just drop it in here. I should have turned the burner on a long time ago, but anyway, when this gets to a rapid boil for about 2 or 3 minutes, the only thing that your girl Tasha is gonna do with my I don't know, is this the right one? I'm gonna put this top on here. When it gets done, I'm going to take it off the burner. I'm going to sit it where it's not cool. And I'm going to put this top on here. And I'm going to go on about my business for 8 hours today. And most of the time, I do it at night. So I can sleep with it. If it gets a couple of extra hours in there, there's no problem. In the morning then, I'll take this tea in here that's concentrated. And I'm going to put it back. Because this is going to be in the refrigerator getting cold. I'm going to put that tea back in here. And when it's done, I'm going to have my whole gallon of tea like I've been drinking for this past week. And it's going to be done. Okay? So anyway, don't get caught up in it over it being hard. Don't get caught up into the gimmicks and all the other stuff. Don't be wasting money. Some of you guys don't even have the money to waste. Okay? You don't have the money to waste. Okay, what I have learned, honey, I don't have to go on Safeway and get the name brands. Okay? Safeway signature brand is just as good as Kraft and everything else, okay? I don't have to have Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. I could have signature Frosted Flakes, okay? But I by no means am I saying that our tea is a comparison to signature versus Kellogg. Our tea is definitely Kellogg's and above, okay? But when it comes to the pricing, you get the signature pricing. Can you feel your girl, Tasha? Yes, that's all I'm trying to say. It is not that hard. I love you guys. Have a great day. Let me know if you want to try it. You need to try it. This is the filtration tea. Okay? Filtration tea. Get that stuff out your system gently. Gentle enough that a 5-month-old can even consume it. My tea is still too hot for me to drink, okay? But I'm going to let it cool off. You're supposed to just make it warm when you reheat it. I'm not supposed to make it hot. But I was thinking about you guys. I was like, let me just pop this video on. Because, again, the bottom line is it's not that hard. Have a great day, guys. Bye.